In the last, okay, how many ways of injection we discussed? Yeah,
2 ways.
2 ways. What are 2 ways? Setter injection.
Letters.
Second one is called constructor injection. You guys are with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Murali, Raju?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
setter
sir.
injection, constructor injection. How we are implementing setter injection? By using which tag? Property tag. Okay, by using constructor injection, by using constructor arg tag. You guys are with me?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, constructor arg tag. Inside this, okay, we discussed about injecting values. How we are injecting the values? We are injecting the values by using, okay, value attribute. Is it clear now? Value equal to value attribute. I told you injecting references also. Address. By using which attribute? Reference attribute. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
You understood what I'm trying to say? Property value equal to, like this. Okay? Or constructor or value equal to. You guys are with me? Okay?
Yeah, yes.
Here property reference equal to, else constructor or reference equal to. Any doubts till this point?
No, no.
Okay, we are done till this point. Now I'm going to explain to you injecting collections. Any questions? You guys are with me?
No, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Yeah, 1 minute. Collections. Injecting collections. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay. Now you know list, you know set, okay, you know map. You understand now? Okay. These things we are going to inject now. You guys are with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. Spring core, spring, okay, core, right click, new class, new class, collection demo. You guys are with me? I'm
Yeah.
taking class called collection demo. Inside this, I'm taking the list type. Okay, I'm taking the list. Okay, list is accepting on string objects. What is the meaning of string? What do you understood now? Now tell me what you understood now. List accept what kind of objects?
String objects.
String objects. I'm taking one car. Okay, car is accepting int, model, string, okay, year. No, impress in model and everything. Yeah, int model, and I can say string. These are the string only. String model, string year.
Year.
Okay. Now I'm taking the default constructor. Okay, I'm not taking the parameter constructor, just I'm going with the setter methods. Source, generate getters and setters, select setters, okay, okay, and I'm going to toString method here. Source, generate toString, okay. Is it clear now? You guys are with me? Model,
Yeah.
right? Just I'm decorating this T. Yeah, I'm done. Clear, it's a car. Now what I'm going to take, I'm creating the set which is accepting only car objects. You guys are with me? You guys are with me? Not tell me.
Yeah, yes.
List accepting what kind of objects?
String.
String. Car set accepting what kind of objects?
Car.
Car. Okay. Then I'm going to take map, which is accepting key and value pair. Key is string, value is car. I'm calling itself car map. Is it clear now? Then on each and every variable, I'm going to add one setter method. Select constructor, no. Right click, Source, select getters and setters, select setters. Okay. Look at now. On each and every variable we are written the getter method and setters. Sorry. We are created the setters methods. Yes or no? Public void, print list, system.out.println. I can say now string list. Done. Public void print set. I'm writing my own method, or else you can write the two strings also, your wish. I can say core set. You guys are with me what I'm trying to do. Public void
Yeah.
print.
Karma.
Okay. System.out.println. I can say core map. Yeah. Look at now. Collection demo. How many variables we have created? You should speak, guys.
3.
Three variables.
variable.
What the first variable type? List.
List.
Second variable type? Setter.
Set.
Third variable type? Map.
Map.
List is accepting what kind of object? String
String.
object. Set is accepting what kind of object?
Card. Card.
Okay. Map is accepting what kind of objects? String
Key
and
and card. A string and card.
okay. But keep in your mind this. Did I say any new array list?
No.
Also,
No.
Okay. Did I say any new linked list? New hash
No.
set? New tree set? New hash map? Tree hash map? Did I say like that?
No.
Ajay, Murali,
also, no.
No. No. Sir.
No, sir.
Ajay, you are following.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you all of you installed the STS tool, Spring Tool Suite. That's what I told you guys to install. You guys are not practicing, guys.
No.
If you fully depending on videos, okay. Why? I'm saying to you, just practice. Just take the notes, right? You are not taking the notes. Okay, I'm creating. That's up to you. Right. I'm taking one collections.xml. I'm taking the bean schema. I'm taking the okay. Bean schema is enough. Next, finish. Yeah. Here I'm going to create one bean. What the class name? What the class name? ID, collection. Okay, it was the collection. I can say now. Okay, I can say like demo. Tell me what the class name? Com dot info dot. What is the class?
Info dot
Data guys.
collections demo.
Collection demo. Ajay, Murali, Raju, what you are
Sir.
doing? How many variables you are having? How many variables? What is the
Three.
class name?
Variables.
Collection demo.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
Demo is my class. How many variables?
3.
Three variables. What is the first variable? String list.
List.
Set base and set property. Tell me. Property.
Prop
Name of
ID is
Name equals string.
list. Value equal to. Now tell me. List is accepted. List is we are going to store in the one value or more than one value.
more than one value.
More than one value. When you are storing the more than one value, you should not write value like this. Okay. Inside the property tag, create one more tag is called list tag. Inside the list tag, create one more tag is called value. Is it clear now? Here I am going to store Ajay. Like that. We are going to store multiple values here.
Oh.
With
Okay.
me, I'm going to
Yeah.
store
Yeah.
okay, Vijay,
Yeah. Yes.
okay, Raju. One value or multiple values?
Multiple.
Multiple values.
Value. Yeah, we'll test this. First we'll test this. I'm going for client. I'm going to test collection. Yeah, tell me. I want to create container object first. How to create a container object? Application context. Context equal to new class path XML application context. Yes or no, guys? We are passing the XML file name. What is your XML file name? Collections dot XML. You guys are with me?
Yeah.
Tell me. Context dot which method we are going to use? Get B. Okay. What is the reference name we used? What is the reference name?
Demo.
Demo. Just pass the demo. I want to do the typecasting with collection demo dot collection demo dot class. We are going to convert into the left hand side variable. Is it clear now? I'm calling it called C demo.
Oh. Yes.
Okay. C demo dot print list. Any questions till this point? Ajay, you are following?
Yes, sir.
Murali, Raju, right?
Yes.
Annas, Java application. Are you able to see list is coming or not?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Coming.
Keep in mind is, did we create any object for the array list? Did I create any object for the array list? Okay. This is called
No.
dependent. This is called dependency injection, Vijay.
Okay. Sir.
Okay. Next, one more property. What another property? Set property. But set property is expecting what?
Excuse me.
Okay. Set. Here we're going to write set. But set is accepting what?
God set.
Set is accepting what kind of objects?
Car.
Car
Car.
objects. Okay. So that we first should create the car objects or not?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. First we should create car objects. Okay. Car1 class com dot info dot
Info
no,
dot code dot collection demo
info dot not collection.
collection.
Not collection. We are creating the car property. What is first property of
Okay.
car?
Prop.
What is first property of car? Model. Okay.
Model.
Value. I'm going to write like okay. Model is model in the sense what? Instead of the model, what I'll do, I'll take the color. We call model means what you understood? Huh?
Variable.
Model means what you understood?
Variable. Type car.
Car model. Generally, in general sense, car model means what?
Different models like
Model year
one,
both are
two,
same, right?
three, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Model and year both are same, right? No?
Now,
Huh?
year is like releasing year, whereas model is like it has different features like extra engine
Model means
X6,
what? Model means what?
like different engines we like X8, X6,
Okay. Give me some names. Model name. Tell me.
like X6 engine, like
Okay.
X6.
Good. Good. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay. Property. Year. Just I've got at 2008. It's the first car. Like that, we are going to create a 3 cars. Oh, sorry. Name equal to year. Value equal to 2008. Car 2. Car 3. How many cars we are creating? This
3 cars.
X8 is from 2012. This is from 2015 or 16. How many cars we have created? 3 cars. Now these 3 cars we are going to place in the set. If it is value, if the normal predefined class object, we are using value. But here it is what? User defined. Whenever it is a user defined, we have to use the attribute is called reference. You guys are with me?
Yeah, okay.
Being reference. Okay. Now here reference being okay. What I'm going to write now? Car1. You understood yesterday I told you references concept? Just blindly remember that. Blindly remember that if it is a predefined class object, use value. If it is user defined class object, use reference. Any questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Test collection. Just I'm going to try to print set also. Right click, run as Java application. Are you able to see set is coming?
Yes, sir.
You guys with me?
Can you just again say about that references in the collections.xml?
Tell me, Vijay.
In that collections.xml, now we just have set one, some point to remember, right?
User defined and predefined.
If it is predefined class object, we can store directly value because string is a predefined class object, na?
Okay.
So that we can use directly value. But car set is accepting what? Cars. Cars are user defined class objects. So that I cannot use value. We have to use reference. In the last class we discussed about the same thing, right? Okay, when you are storing the value into the employee number, we used value. When you are storing the employee name into the employee name, we are using the value. But when you are storing the address, we are using reference. Refer with me.
Yeah. Yes.
Vijay, you are following.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, then we have to use the reference. Simply keep in mind is, if you are trying to assign user-defined class objects, then we have to use reference.
Okay. Sir.
Yeah. Are you able to see set also?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Last one. We are going for collection now. One map. One more thing. Property. Name of the property is called core map. Okay. Now it's a map. If it is list, list. If it is set, we are using set. If you are using map, we are using map. You guys are with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now here we are going to use the concept is called entry. In this entry, there are two things, ma. One is key. Are you able to see key and key reference?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Tell me when you can use key, when you can use key reference.
When it is user defined, we use key, and when it is predefined, we use reference.
Reverse, Vijay, reverse Ajay. If it is predefined,
When it is
we have to use key.
predefined, we use key.
If it is user defined, we have
User
to use key
defined, we
reference.
use the reference.
Is that clear now? Good. You understood the concept, right? Now
Yeah.
in the collection demo, key is user defined or predefined?
User defined.
String.
String.
Is
Predefined, sir.
predefined now.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What about value?
Key reference
User
User
defined.
defined.
is user
You are
defined.
understanding string class? Are you defining the string class?
It's a predefined.
String,
It's
you
a
are defining
predefined one.
that it's already existing.
Already existing, sir.
It's already existing. It's a predefined. What about car?
User defined.
It is user
We have
defined.
defined. You understood what is predefined, user defined?
We are giving the value.
Not we are giving the value, yeah. We are defining the class.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Sir. Sorry. Sir.
Vijay, Ajay, Murali, you are following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
String class is already existing. Car class we are defining.
Okay. Sir.
Mind this. Okay. Now come to the entry. I'm in the key. Okay. Key is a string. I'm in the one. Okay. Value. Value or value reference. Value reference. I'm adding car one. I'm using the existing things only. Only try to understand is if it is predefined, we should not use reference. If it is user defined, we have to use reference. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Anybody having any questions on this? Yeah. Look at now this collection called the cdemo.print map also. I'm done. Right click, run as Java application. You guys are with me? Key, value, key, value, key, value, separated by equal symbol. This is about injecting collections. Just go through this. If you're having any questions, you can ask me now. You are clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Injecting values, injecting differences, injecting collections. Now,
Kiran, one thing, just show that collections.xml. I'm just noting the template.
no, I'm going to share. I'm going to share video too now itself. Don't worry. No need to copy each and every point, each and every notes. Program no need to copy. Just points you note down.
Yeah, just this collections.xml. I'm just trying to note this down.
No. What I'm trying to say is, okay, don't copy the entire program. Anyhow, I'm going to share the video. Actually, yesterday and day before yesterday, I was not available. That's what I didn't share the video. I'm asking you to note down only the important points. That's it.
Okay, Kiran.
Okay, right? Yeah. Next. Now, how we are injecting the references? How we are injecting the values? Tell me.
To
By using
XML.
dependency
How many ways
injection.
we are injecting the values?
2 ways.
2 ways. What are the 2 ways?
By using dependency injection, and other is by using EOC.
Hey, those are not injections, yeah.
One is through constructor and the other is through setter.
Setter. Those are the feature. Whatever you are saying, those are the features of Spring framework.
Okay, sir.
Are you following now?
Yes, sir.
Whatever you are saying, that's the features of
Spring.
Spring framework. That's it. Those are the
Okay,
features.
sir.
You understood now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, those are the features of Spring framework. But how many ways we are injecting actually?
2 ways, by using constructors and
Constructor injection.
Setters.
Second one is called setter injection.
Setter.
Okay.
setter injection.
How you are achieving setter injection?
By using
Setters.
By
setters. Collect.
By initializing setters to the variables.
I didn't get you. Once again, repeat once again.
Your question was about how do we set setters, right?
How to implement setter injection? My question is how to implement setter injection
Using the property tag.
by using property tag. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
You guys are with me? Yeah. One is
Yes,
property
sir. Yes.
tag. The second one is called schema injection. What is that? Schema.
Schema injection.
Now we'll see what is schema injection. Okay, in a Spring.xml, okay, I'm going with the address class only, or else I'm going with the employee class, okay, or address class. This address class we are injecting by using the property tag. Instead of property tag, we can take one schema. Till now, which schema we are using? What is schema we are using?
Yes.
Bean schema. Okay,
Means
go to the
schema.
namespace, down, go to the namespace. Are you able to see P here? P?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. P, okay, P in the sense the schema injection. Now go to the spring.xml file again. Okay, are you able to see one schema came P schema now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Yes, sir.
whenever you say like this, no need to use this property tag. For your sake, I'm taking one more address. Okay, these all things are for your information because you are going to enter into the market with some experience, so that you should aware of these all things. Clear, right?
Okay, sir.
This is the old
Yes,
project
sir.
we used like this only. But new projects, everything is like annotations. Code dot address. Is that clear now? Now I want to set the street. If you want to set the street, P, are you able to see? Not coming up. Yeah. Are you able to see P colon street?
Yeah.
P colon street. Okay, here I'm going to write P colon street is something like that. Okay. I can say now, I can write, what is it? What I can write? Crossroad, X road. It's my street. Okay. P colon state, what is that? City. Are you able to see now?
Hyderabad.
Yeah, I'm done. What do you understood now? Instead of writing the property tag, what I used?
Street.
P colon street, P colon city. Same way, I want to go for one more bean also. Bean of employee. Generally, which tag we used? Property tag or constructor org tag. You guys are with me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Dot info dot core dot
Employee.
employee. This is MP2. Okay. Now P colon. It's now P colon employee number, which I'm going to 2001. P colon employee name.
Employee name.
Right. Okay, this I'm going to write here below. Okay. P colon. Look at now. Address. You want to go for address or you want to go for address reference?
Address reference.
We should go for address reference because it's a user defined one. You guys are with me, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Address reference, which I'm going to add address to here. Any questions now? P schema injection now. Same story to work out.
So using schema method, how many values we can give like this?
N number of values you can give.
Oh, okay.
You guys are with me?
Yes.
One small question, Kiran.
Yeah.
Here we are giving the values in the XML file, right? But in the real-time data, it is somewhat the user gives the input, no?
Yeah, from the user. That's called Spring MVC. I'll come to it. Just is only basic.
Okay.
We'll come to that point. We'll come to that point.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm giving this XML configuration only for your information, because in the old project we used to use everything is an XML configuration. The next step onwards, everything I will not use XML configuration. Everything is an annotation configuration.
Okay.
Everything is a now annotation configuration. Okay, I hope you know we configure the servlet in two ways. One is XML configuration. Whatever we are seeing that's also XML configuration. Second one is called annotation configuration. You guys are with me?
Yes, sir.
XML plus annotation. I can say XML plus annotation configuration. I can say like this. Okay. Now what I say XML plus annotation configuration. Shall we try that?
Yes, sir.
Look at now. I'm taking the class. Okay, core. Okay, info dot. I can say annotation. It's my package. I'm going to the same employee class. Are you able to see it's an employee class? Okay. The same employee class I'm going to take now. The core. There's employee. Okay. Same employee number, employee name. I'm taking the employee number, employee name. I'm taking the default constructor. Okay. I'm not going with the setter methods. Sorry, constructor. I'm going with the setter methods. So generate, select setters. Okay. I'm going with the toString method. Where's the toString here? Copy this toString and I'm going to paste it here now. It's the toString. I don't want address. Okay, so with me, I'm done. It's my simple employee class. Anyone is having any questions on this? Yeah, right. This I want to configure. If you want to configure generally, what you will do? Generally, you are going for XML config XML file. You are creating the bean tag. Yes or no?
Yes.
Come on, guys.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah. Okay, we are getting the green bean tag. But now here we can use some tags here. @component. What is the tag?
At the rate
Sorry,
component.
not tag. @annotation. @component annotation. @component annotation.
Component
The
annotation.
moment you use @component annotation, which is equivalent to the bean tag, keep in mind this, which is equivalent to bean tag.
Bean.
Bean tag.
Okay, bean tag. Okay, now onwards we are not using the bean tag in the XML. The replacement of bean tag is called, the annotation is called @component. Then what is an ID? Okay, in the bean tag we are writing some ID, right? And we are writing some class. Yes or no? By default, we are placing it in the class so that we don't need to write a class. But what about ID? Okay, if you do not specify any ID, your class name becomes ID. Is that clear now?
Oh. Okay.
Okay, even you are seeing some, whenever you are creating the object for the test employee, okay, automatically in the Eclipse will give something, right, to you. Look at now, test employee. I'm creating the main method. Look at now, I'm creating the object for the employee. Employee control space. Automatically employee is coming or not?
Yeah.
Okay, like that. Look at now. If you are not specifying anything here, by default, your class name is acting like a reference name. But only thing is, class name is starting with capital letter. Your reference name is starting with small letter. Is it clear now?
Okay.
Okay. Now look at now. Read that value and we'll test it. We'll come to that point whether object is coming or not. Go read the first one. Okay. Now,
Application.
what we use annotations, right? Yes or no? What we used?
Yeah.
Annotation.
Annotation. But keep in mind this, in the Spring, by default, annotations are in disable mode. It's our responsibility. We need to bring it to the active mode. Is it clear now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
For that, we are going to write an XML document. Okay, you can use the same XML document also. That's up to you. Okay, I'm going with the Spring Bean configuration file. This is, okay, this time I'm going to take beans.xml. Next. Okay, what is the default schema we want? Beans we want.
Beans.
Along with the beans, we want one more thing is called context. What is this? Context.
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 Schema. Next, finish. If you observe this, we are taking the context schema. Now, in this context schema, we are going to use one tag, context schema. We are going to use one tag. Are you able to see the different kinds of tags here? In the context schema,
Yes, sir.
with context. The tag name is called component scan. We need to add this tag and we need to specify the package, in which package your Java class is available. com.info.annotation. It's a package. Okay, that we need to specify. The moment you specify, okay, it's a component scan. It scans this entire package. Who will scan? The Spring framework will scan this entire package and it brings into the active state. It enables all the annotations. If you use 100 annotations, it enables all the 100 annotations. But as of now, we are writing only one annotation. It enables that annotation. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay. The rest of the world is same thing. Application context equal to multiple ways are there. We'll see one by one slowly. Don't worry. Okay. Just learn the basic things first. Okay. What is the XML file we are going to use? I'm taking the different XML files, guys.
Beans not XML.
Context dot. I want to get a bean. What is the reference name? Reference name is employee. Typecast into the employee. Why we are typecasting? Get bean returns always object type. Yes or no? Okay. Okay. Just move this to the employee object. Any questions? The XML file. Did I write any bean tag? Did I write any bean tag?
No.
No. Okay.
No, sir.
Instead of that, we are using the component annotation. Now we'll try. Right click. Right click. Run as Java application. It's coming or not?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, sir.
No. I want to change the reference. If you want to change the reference in double quotes, you can specify here EMP. Now your reference name is employee or EMP now?
EMP.
EMP. But what we are using here? Employee.
Employee.
We'll try this. It shows the exception. Read the exception. Read the exception.
No bean named employee.
No bean
available.
employee. Okay, we are trying to search for employee, but your bean is referred with EMP. You understood,
Yes.
guys?
Yeah. Yes.
Change into the EMP now. That's up to you. Okay, now right click, run as Java application. It's working or not?
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to place the values. If you want to place the value, there is annotation called value annotation. Value. Okay, here I'm going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 employee number. Okay, I'm going to place at the rate value. You guys are with me? Okay, I'm going to place
Yes.
one value, Kiran. Be detected automatically. Right click, run as Java application. Are you able to see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, the same way, we are having one class called address class. What is the class name? Address. I want to configure this one also. Help me. Component. I want to set the street value. Okay, this new street. Okay, at the rate value. This is what I'm trying to do. Hyderabad. Am I configuring anything into the XML? No. Okay. Now in this employee class, along with these variables, is having one more variable. It's called address variable. You guys are with me? Address variable.
Yes.
And he's writing one more setter variable. Right click, source, select setters for address. You understood what I'm trying to do? I'm writing set address.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm displaying address also. Plus address. Now, but okay, in employee number, we can store directly value. In employee name, we can store directly value. But in address, can I store the value?
No.
No. Okay, in address, we need to inject this reference, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for that, there is an annotation is called whenever, okay, like a composition, whenever you want to inject one bean into another bean, it's called spring bean, we are calling it's called. Okay, then what you have to use? There's an annotation called auto wire. What is the annotation?
Auto wired.
Auto wired. Auto wiring in the sense wiring employee object with address object. Binding, wiring employee object with address object. It's called auto wired. Look at now. Did I say new address?
No.
Anywhere? Did I say new address?
No.
Come on, guys.
No.
No, sir. No, you didn't.
You are with me?
Yes, sir.
This is called dependency injection. Everything Spring Framework will do and injecting into your location.
Okay.
Raju, Murali, you understood now?
Yeah. Yes.
Simple one, if you want to access from the employee class, if you want to access anything from the address class, okay, first we should create an object for address class and we should access, na?
Yes.
But did I create any object here? Just I created the reference, I use the auto wire. Okay, what does
Yeah,
Spring Framework will
annotation.
do? Spring Framework will create an object for the address object. Because of this component, it creates an object for the address and injecting that address object into your local reference. Because of this auto wire. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, like this looks like the best way, but I just wanted to ask, instead of using this auto wire, can we have any other annotation like where you have declared at the value of Kiran? In that way, can we declare something?
No. Auto wire in the sense it will take it automatically. There is no something with that value.
Okay.
Either we can use auto wire or we can use resource. Okay, or we can use inject.
Okay.
You understood now? You guys are with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is annotation based. Now onwards, everything I will play with annotations only. Okay, but why I introduced the concept of XML in the sense? Only for your information. Clear?
Okay. Yes.
Tell me, how to configure a bean, how to configure an object into the XML by using which tag?
Being
A direct component.
Tag, XML. I'm asking about tags.
bean tag.
What is the tag? Bean tag.
Bean.
Bean tag.
Okay.
Is it with me?
Yeah.
Bean tag. Similar to annotation. Similar to annotation is what?
Component.
Component. We
Component.
can use component or we can use thread configuration also.
Okay.
What's that?
Configuration.
Thread configuration.
Configuration.
Right click, run as Java application. Working?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Come on, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, I want to use the reference. Can I use the reference also? So my own reference. Working?
Yes, sir.
What is the annotation we used? Component annotation we used. Next annotation, what is that?
Configuration.
Configuration.
You guys are with me?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
This is about simple core concept. But still a lot of things are there. Okay, we'll see one by one when we discuss about Spring MVC. Okay, I'm stopping here. I'm going to share all the videos. Already I shared the yesterday's video, day before yesterday's video, already I shared to you. Okay, this video also I'm going to share now. You guys are with me?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, please check that. Last 2 class videos already now shared to you. Okay. Now please check that.
Okay.
You guys are with me?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kiran.
And today's video also I'm going to share now. Okay, just go with this. Please practice these things. And please practice the Spring concept and front controller mechanism. You remember this diagram? You remember this diagram?
Yes, sir.
What Murali, Raju, Vijay?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
The same diagram I'm going to use tomorrow. This is without Spring or with Spring?
Without
Huh?
Spring.
without Spring.
We use without Spring. The same thing I'm going to use with Spring. Is that clear now?
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, but please practice these all things. Try to understand this, how the
Okay, sir.
controller, how the solid is taking the data from the UI by using request dot get parameter. Yes or no?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Those all things, please try to understand that. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Thank
Yeah.
you. Meet tomorrow at same time. But please practice,
Okay.
guys. If you are not practicing, it's waste. This weekend,
Yeah.
I'm going to take more time and I'm trying to complete all the things. I'm wrapping all the things by this weekend about Spring. Now I'm planning to
Okay.
implement same employee operations by using Spring, all the CRUD operations.
Oh, okay.
Clear?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye bye. We'll meet tomorrow again. Same place.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Okay, sir.